Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cracka's Creations Network. My name is Jared, aka Corn-Fed Cracka 93, and we're jumping right into the action as Daniel Bryan, the #1 contender for the CCN World Heavyweight Championship, is coming out to address this CCN Monday Night Warfare crowd right here. Wait, what is this? Who is that? There's a masked person, Daniel Bryan. Oh, and Daniel Bryan just gets clotheslined in the back of the head right there from this masked man. Who is this? Is Daniel Bryan's Irish whip to the side. The masked man's got the steps right here. Oh, he was going to clock Daniel Bryan with those steps. Daniel Bryan's able to get those steps away, though. The masked man disarms Daniel Bryan again. The masked man with those steps now. Who is this guy? Oh, and he just clocked Daniel Bryan, the #1 contender, with those steps. What is this guy's motive? We don't even know who he is. He's got the chair. He went to hit Daniel Bryan with it. Daniel Bryan rolls out of the way, and he clocks him in the head with that chair. Somebody's got to come out here and stop this. This masked man beating on Daniel Bryan with the chair. Irish whipping Daniel Bryan into the barricade there with a right hands to follow to the face of Daniel Bryan. This guy's just wearing down the #1 contender here. What is this guy's motive out here, and who is this man? As Daniel Bryan reverses it, kicks the masked man in the gut, going for a belly-to-belly. The masked man elbows Daniel Bryan in the forehead and throws him into that barricade again, and again, repeatedly. Daniel Bryan reversing again with another kick to the gut here, as Daniel Bryan with a huge snap suplex type move there. That floor, very minimal padding, but Daniel Bryan's going to fight back as he wedges that chair in the turnbuckle. The masked man going for a flying forearm and misses. Reversing there with a punch to the gut to Daniel Bryan and a huge clothesline to follow. This masked man's got the chair again as he was going to hit Daniel Bryan over the back with it, but then jabs it into his gut. This masked man out here to attack Daniel Bryan here tonight in this match. This masked man looking to do some damage here with a huge neck breaker on Daniel Bryan now. With another huge shot to the back with that chair. The masked man is putting that chair on the ankle of Daniel Bryan. Oh, and then he stomps on it. That can't be good for the ankle of Daniel Bryan right there. This masked man, what is he setting up here now? He's got a DDT right onto that chair. Daniel Bryan is out of it. And now he's taunting. So like I said, thank you guys for watching Cracka's Creations Network. My name is Jared, aka Corn-Fed Cracka 93. We simulated this first match as Bray Wyatt picks up the win over Dean Ambrose. We're also going to simulate this next rivalry match, which is Nikki Bella versus Natalya versus Paige in a triple threat. Paige picking up the win over the Divas champion Natalya and the former Divas champion Nikki Bella. We're going to simulate this match as well as Luke Harper and Eric Rowan pick up the win over the New Day. And this last simulated match right here, second to last, as Zack Ryder picks up the win over Mark Henry somehow. And then Cesaro facing the Intercontinental Champion right there, Bo Dallas, and Bo Dallas picks up the win over Cesaro. As we get ready for our main event as a CCN World Heavyweight Champion takes on Bad News Barrett here tonight at CCN Monday Night Warfare. And here we go as we get this match underway. Roman Reigns making his way to the ring right here. The CCN World Heavyweight Champion. As he comes over the barricade. You see that CCN World Heavyweight Championship around the waist of Roman Reigns right there. as Roman Reigns is now taking the ring. And here comes Mr. Bad News himself. Bad News Barrett on the way to the ring to face the CCN World Heavyweight Champion. What could it mean for Barrett to pick up a win here tonight against the CCN World Heavyweight Champion? I want to remind you guys, at the head of the show here, the #1 contender Daniel Bryan attacked by some kind of masked man as he was coming out here to address the CCN Monday Night Warfare arena. Daniel Bryan was taken to the medical center with what we believe is a sprained ankle due to that chair move that the masked man hit on Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan is not expected to be back until Payback, where he will face the CCN World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan. As this match gets underway, Roman Reigns goes behind, flipping Bad News Barrett to the ground there, and with a right hand to follow. And a huge clothesline there from the CCN World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns taking him up and taking him over right there. Just wearing down on Bad News Barrett here in this match. Bad News Barrett with an arm drag right there, though. Roman slipping out into a side Russian leg sweep and a kick to the gut. 2 kicks, 3 kicks to the gut to follow. Just beating down on Bad News as he gets a fireman's carry on Roman Reigns. Going for a kick to the gut there, and Roman Reigns with a punch to the back of the head there of Barrett. Irish whip into the corner. Barrett bounces off, hits a huge reversal on Roman Reigns. And a right hand there from Barrett to follow. Barrett, a former bare-knuckle fighter in England, so he is not one to start trading blows with, not even with the likes of Roman Reigns. It's Roman Reigns with a huge Irish whip into that barricade over there behind the announce table, taking Barrett out for a short time, just giving Roman Reigns a little time to get a breather here in this match. Roman Reigns with a reversal and an elbow into a clothesline after that taunt there. Roman Reigns to the second rope now. Dropping down on Barrett. Roman Reigns, is he setting up for the Superman punch? I think he is. Roman Reigns going for the Superman punch, and he hits it. Roman Reigns now going to set up for the spear in the corner to spear Barrett right here. If he does, this could be a very short-lived match as Roman Reigns spears Bad News Barrett right there. That could do it. Roman right into the pin right here. Going for the 1, 2. No, not quite a 3 count. Barrett gets his shoulder up. Roman Reigns couldn't believe it that Barrett was able to kick out of that after the Superman punch and the spear hit perfectly with a backbreaker there on Bad News Barrett. He's got to regain his composure and keep going in this match to drop Barrett right here as you see him taunting again. The champ, not one to mess with after beating the Giant twice in a ladder match at Extreme Rules, winning that CCN World Heavyweight Championship. And then the night following right here on CCN Monday Night Warfare, he was able to take out the Giant, I should say, and retain his title in a normal match, pinning the Big Show. As you see Barrett taking him over with a side slam right there. Barrett with a little bit of offense here in this match with a punch to the back of Roman Reigns. Barrett now picking him up into a huge neck breaker right there to the champion. Like I said, what could it mean for the mindset of Barrett if he's able to pick up a win here on the CCN World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns? You got to think that that would mean something of a title opportunity for Barrett. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves here, as Roman Reigns could very well pick up the win still. Barrett with this little bit of offense in this match, going for a belly-to-belly. Roman Reigns reverses it with a bat to the ears and flipping him over with kind of a hip toss type move. Roman Reigns setting up for another Superman punch. Gets it reversed by Bad News Barrett. Barrett with an Irish whip into the corner here. Barrett now picking up Roman Reigns and dropping him right on that turnbuckle. Barrett now looking to capitalize off of a pin right here as he goes for the one. Not even a 1 count, and Roman Reigns is able to kick out. He knows what this could mean in this match, that if Barrett wins, that he could very well get an opportunity for his championship. So Roman Reigns is trying to remove that altogether by making sure he beats Bad News Barrett here tonight. Is Roman Reigns with a stomp to Barrett, and another stomp to follow. Roman Reigns now taking him over with a belly-to-belly right there, just wearing down on Barrett. Roman Reigns now looking for the Superman punch as he cocks that fist and gets it ready. Here he goes, a huge Superman punch hits flush on Barrett right here. As Roman Reigns throwing Barrett out of the ring. What is Roman Reigns setting up for here? He's not going for the pin. He's not going for the pin. Is he trying to send a message here to Bad News Barrett? Roman Reigns spearing Barrett through the barricade right there. What a move from the CCN World Heavyweight Champion as he spears Bad News Barrett right through that barricade into the crowd. Roman Reigns sending a message to Bad News. What a move right there from the champ. Roman Reigns now taunting inside the ring. Waiting for the downed Barrett outside of the ring. Has not moved since he crawled out of the crowd right there. He is hurting. We're at a count of 7, I believe. He makes it in before the count of 8, I believe that was the count. With a huge clothesline right there. And Barrett sweeping the leg though. Right back on the offense with the champ right here. And that's what he's got to do. He's got to maintain that offense, going for the belly-to-belly. Roman Reigns with the bat to the ears and another hip toss to get out of it. Roman Reigns. Could he be setting up for the Superman punch? Roman Reigns looking for the Superman punch and misses. Bad News Barrett takes him over with a neck breaker right there, going right into the pin, trying to waste little time. Not even a 1 count though, as the champ powers out of that pin. Barrett is exhausted right here. Huge clothesline from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to be setting up for the Superman punch. You can feel it right here. No, the spear. Roman Reigns setting up for the spear right here. If he can hit this, this will be over. As Roman Reigns flying, no, reversal into the DDT right there from Bad News Barrett onto the champ. It's not looking good for Roman now. The CCN World Heavyweight Championship was rocked by that move, but Roman Reigns getting out of that belly-to-belly with the right hands to Bad News Barrett. Now going to Irish whip him, and gets rebound with a kick to the gut there from Barrett, and a fireman's carry takes him over. Going right into the pin, wasting little time again. 1. No, not even a 2 count, and Roman Reigns kicks out. Barrett exhausted. Roman Reigns still in this match as Barrett takes him over with a huge spine buster right there. Like I said, Barrett is no one to take lightly. A bare knuckle fighter in England. He is no one to be trading blows with, and he's no one to be taking lightly in a match. As he's beating down on the champ here, and the champ comes back with an elbow and a right hand. And Roman Reigns now hoisting Barrett up in what looks like a suplex and draping him over those ropes. What a move right there from Roman Reigns, setting up for the Superman punch now. If he hits this, this could very well be over as Roman Reigns comes out firing with a huge Superman punch. Barrett is busted open from that one. And here comes the spear. You can feel it as Roman Reigns setting up for the spear right here onto Bad News Barrett. Roman Reigns coming out of the corner, and he hits it. He hits the spear on Bad News Barrett right there, taking him out. The CCN World Heavyweight Champion still alive here in this match as he just hit Bad News Barrett with a spear, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Roman Reigns picks up the win against Bad News Barrett here in the main event of CCN Monday Night Warfare. What a match that was, as you see Roman Reigns setting up for one of his spears here in this match. And he hits it right flush on Bad News Barrett. I'm going to say that's the first spear in the match right there that Roman Reigns was able to hit on him, as he goes right into the pin. But it wasn't quite enough to get the 3 count. As you see Bad News Barrett going for a belly-to-belly and a hip toss there from Roman Reigns after that bat to the ears. Huge clothesline from Roman Reigns early on in the match, taking out Bad News, but then a sweep of the leg. Another bat to the ears and a hip toss there from Roman Reigns early on. And then you see the final spear, the kill shot in this match right here, is Roman Reigns with a huge spear to Bad News Barrett. And that would be enough to pick up the win for the pin for the 1-2-3. As you see Roman Reigns, our CCN World Heavyweight Champion, still standing tall here. Still proving why he's the champ. Don't forget, in 3 weeks' time, WWE Payback comes to Cracka Creations Network. As you see, Daniel Bryan is going to take on Roman Reigns. As we get ready for our next match highlights right here, as Undertaker, the United States Champion, takes on Neville. So let's get right to these match highlights. And here comes the dead man, the Undertaker, the current United States Champion here, taking on the former United States Champion, Neville. What an entrance the Undertaker always has coming out to the ring here, especially with that United States Championship around the Undertaker's waist. And here comes our resident superhero here on CCN Monday Night Warfare, the former United States Champion, Neville. Looking to definitely send a message here tonight to the dead man, the Undertaker. Every time these guys get in the ring, though, it's an awesome match. So let's get to these match highlights right here. Neville hitting that huge red arrow on The Undertaker picks up the win over the United States Champion. These guys will meet at WWE Payback in 3 weeks. Thank you guys for watching Cracka's Creations Network. Thanks always for the support here on this series. There will be more to come. And like I said, there is a future Stars pack coming out. So we could see some new superstars coming up in the series. So thank you guys for watching Cracka's Creations Network. My name is Jared, aka CornFed Cracka93, and we'll see you later.